Hey there. I'd like to spend a couple of moments working on mobility today here on the hamstrings. Now, there's probably 1,000 different ways to stretch your hamstrings, and we tend to use the same ones that we always use, we meaning all of us, you and I, and we want to try to get a variation, but you want to find some that are really going to be your go-tos that help save you time, and that you know for a fact that you feel a big difference as far as your range of motion. So one of the things that you want to do whenever you're testing your range of motion is you want to do a basic test and retest. And when lying on the ground, if we bring our legs straight up and down, this is basically where we'd like to see as a minimum standard. And when you raise that leg up, when it's up above, I can see right now, just in my own image in the camera, I have one side that's a little tighter. So what I'll do is I'll use one of the jump bands, and you can get these, and I'll provide a link for you to get these. Again, I get everything on Amazon. It saves me a lot of time. So what I do, lying on my back here, take this jump band, hook it around the foot, lie back, extend the other leg all the way out, okay? I'm going to pull this leg in as far as I can so that my thigh is basically on my rib cage. And from this position here, I'm going to drive through the heel, and I'm going to extend 25 times. I'm going to do this until I affect some change in my hamstring tissue. Now, everybody is going to have a different range of motion, so don't really worry about where you are right now. You know, try not to compare to whoever, me or, someone else. The goal is to get yourself as flexible as possible in some of these areas. And in this particular area, a lot of us have had strains and pulls that, are runners. And when we train in the gym, a lot of these muscles get exceptionally tight. But we very seldom will run ourselves through this range of motion, stretching in our typical stretch pattern. And it's going to get tight, and then what happens after that is we have a lot of back pain. So this is a fairly aggressive stretch on that hamstring to help open it up so that I can improve my range of motion. So if I were to go back and look at my stretch this time, far better than it was. Before I was somewhere in here, now I'm here. So each time I do this stretch, I'm going to want to do this on both sides so I can get that range of motion. You test, and then you do a retest. Testing the first time just to kind of see what your range of motion is, then apply whatever mobility drill you're going to do on that particular part of the body, and then retest it and see. And immediately you're going to get feedback as to whether or not that's an effective strategy. But if you can identify certain areas on your body that are really, really tight, like I just showed you with the hamstring, use that particular go-to mobility exercise, tune it up a bit, retest it, take a look at it. It's going to be a huge improvement in your performance, whether it's range of motion on an exercise that you're doing or saving you from getting injured and hurt while training. Okay? My name is Emile Jarreau. This is M2 Fitness Pros LBC in Long Beach, California. These are the daily M2 mobility movements that I'm putting together for all of you, just so that you can really improve your performance and have a better looking body and a happy life. Talk to you later. Peace.